Welcome. How the day I'm treating you? Hey, it's the Nasty Pastor. Remember, like, share, and comment. Back to my question. How the day treated you? Well, look, when you get to viewing this, it'll be hump day. You know what I mean? What I'm going to say to you, it's the middle of the week. You know what I mean? Take it. Go home. Enjoy yourself. Kick back, relax. You got 2 more days of the work week. Some may have 3, but take this Wednesday. Go on and do something for you, so you can make it through the rest of the week. But anywho, what we on? Chapter 22, chapter 21. What we on? Chapter 22, and you're with another segment of the Love and Respect Experience. The author is Dr. Emerson Eggerichs. I truly recommend this. It's 52 steps in here. So you married couples that's going through your turmoil, going through your storm, try to find you some type of counseling, some type of information that can help your marriage. Like I say, it's 52 steps in this, so if you're really committed in your marriage, you really don't want to leave your marriage, give your marriage a year. You could take each step 1 day a week, work it. If you fail, jot it down. After that year over, you and your partner sit down and discuss it. See if it's worth going back over these steps. You know what I mean? Let's just say you get 6 of them wrong. Y'all ain't get 6 of them right. There ain't number 6 weeks to work 6 more. You know what I mean? And one thing about a marriage, if it's willing, if it's worth saving, you're going to work every step possible. You're going to search under every stone to find a solution. It's tiring. It's exhausting. It's nerve-wracking. But at the end of the day, you need an answer. You don't want to be that man. You don't want to be that woman. Anywho, like, share, comment. Once again, you with the Nasty Pastor. Today we're reading from chapter 22. The title is, Our Good May Be Willing, but Our Flesh Can Be Weak. How many of y'all there can testify to the flesh being weak? Yeah, this get weak. You know what I mean? We're supposed to build some type of strength, some type of self-control. We're supposed to, in our weakness, ask whom we pray to, our Creator, for strength. When I cheated, my flesh was weak. You know what I mean? I didn't mean it. I didn't. I enjoyed it. Sad to say that, you know what I mean? But it wasn't nothing I woke up and said, man, I'm going out here, give me some strange today. It was far from my mind. And it was an incident that just happened. Cursing, being physically and verbally abusive to my wife. The flesh is weak. You feel me? So you have to build some strength in you. You have to build some self-control in you. And you have to remember, number one, treat others as you want to be treated. And number 2, sometimes it's worth turning the other cheek. Sometimes more, 90% out of 10, it's worth turning the other cheek. It's not worth me cursing you out. Then later I'm feeling all bitter, upset, trying to figure something to make me feel good. you know what I mean, putting a damper in my day, cursing you out. You know what I mean, when my day was going on just good. But the verse comes from out of Romans chapter 7, verse 18. For I have the desire to do what is good, but I cannot carry it out. So what that mean? That's a person that's stagnated, right? You got all the good intentions in the world. All good intentions in the world. But when you're getting to the point of proving, of proof, of truth, you fail at it, right? Or you don't go well, you fail at it. Because even that going through the movement, going through the steps, you know what I mean, you fail. So we have to start figuring out what we're going to do, how we're going to get it done, and get it implemented. You know, do it. Get up like the Nike commercial said, just do it, do it. Figure it, do it. Anywho, let's get into this reading of chapter 22. Once again, this is the love and respect experience. Like you and your spouse, Sarah and I are committed to practicing the principle of goodwill in our marriage. No matter what happens, we will look for goodwill in each other, and we intend to do good towards each other every way we can, as often as we can. But our intentions are one thing, reality is another. Intending to show goodwill does not guarantee good choices. As Sarah's husband, I know I should be a servant of Christ and do anything and everything for her with a joyful spirit and without concern for myself. When we pray together at the start of our day, I resolve to be a loving spouse. But before nightfall, I can find myself coming across to Sarah in a manner that feels unloving to her. For example, Sarah knows I hate to shop for clothes, so she tries to simplify my life by buying 3 new shirts, a jacket, and slacks and bringing them home. But when she asks me to take a few minutes to try them on and decide which items I like, I get irritated. After all, I am busy writing about love and respect. I do not have time for this. As I head for the bedroom to try on the clothes, I show my aggravation, and Sarah feels very unloved for only trying to be a help to me. See, that's the thing, like, I was explaining in it, and I forgot the previous chapters where that, you know, there's times in a marriage you're busy, but your spouse expects you to stop what you're doing. You got what I'm saying? And I've had these moments as Dr. Emerson and Sarah has had where that my wife out doing something good for me. You know what I mean? She might have stopped at a place to give me something to eat before she comes in, and I'm sitting there doing some music. I don't want to answer the phone. And it's already like, you know, anyone that talk to me on an everyday basis or just talk to me, period, ain't got to be every day. No, I'd rather for you to text me than call me. So sometimes our communication was twisted. And, you know, she could text me, I'll see it, boom, 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 blah, 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 bam. When she come home with the food, you know, whatever it may be a pair of shoes, it may be a fit because we're going out tonight. You know what I mean? Something I want her to pick up, something I may have had in layaway, something I may have had my eyes on at the mall, something I may have called to see if they have and put my name under it. But when she get home, you know, I'm so caught up into my music that I don't rush to try it on. I don't rush to see if it's okay, and I get her because she don't feel like going back out. She don't feel like having to do that the day of the event. You know what I mean? She don't feel like that. She just been out all day shopping, probably doing something for the kids, doing something for the house, doing something for her, maybe her mom, her sister, her nieces, her nephews. She don't feel like that. You know what I mean? Been out maybe paying bills all morning. You know what I mean? Don't feel like, you know, having to come in. And because I'm, you know, busy, you know what I mean, hours and hours later, then I get up, try stuff on or see what stuff about, and then it's like, I don't like it, I need another size, or I don't like the color, that's not what I'm talking about, I ain't like the food. So, you know what I mean, a lot of that hurtful, you know what I mean, a lot of it. And even when it's me doing something for her, it's hurtful, you know, if I didn't do it right. You know what I mean? It's hurtful to hear any complaint come back. You know what I mean? What happened to my early morning good intentions to be a loving man? Sarah experiences the same thing. She gets up in the morning wanting to honor Christ and show me respect, but out of the blue, her good intentions go astray. In my typically preoccupied state, I do not seem to be aware of how our daughter Joy is burned the burnt of helping several people she knows who have made very bad choices. Stung by my dissensions, Sarah succumbs to overstating her concerns in a rather disrespectful way. Why don't you say something? Ask her if you can help. What if she died? How would you feel about not talking to her about this heavy burden when you had the chance? After laying a guilt trip on me, Sarah is soon wallowing in guilt of her own because of her outburst. She has allowed her anger to belie the goodwill and respect she felt for me at the start of the day. At times like these, both of us identify with the Apostle Paul's lament in Romans 7:18. For I have the desire to do what is good, but I cannot carry it out. We also think of Jesus' words to his disciples when they fell asleep while he prayed in the Garden of Gethsemane. Gethsemane. The spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. So what do Sarah and I do? Whenever we fail to show each other love or respect, we say something like this: you know I have goodwill, don't you? Please forgive me, I blew it again. And the one on the receiving end of the apology might respond, I forgive you. I know you have goodwill, but you certainly can be frustrating at times. Because Sarah and I know the road to the crazy cycle can be paved with good intentions. We remind each other of our desire to show goodwill, putting our goodwill on the table, so to speak, as a good motivator to walk the walk, not just talk the talk. We never use our good intentions as an excuse to make light of bad actions. We confess our sin and trust Christ to empower our good intentions and turn them into good actions, into love and respect. Well, once again, that's the end of another chapter, another segment, which is chapter 22. And basically, you know, Dr. Emerson is speaking on, you know, having goodwill, having good intentions, having, you know, the best response, the best positive actions towards your spouse. And please remember, we all fall short, but you love your spouse, you think about your actions. You know what I mean? You think about how the little things hurt. You think about how you treat them, how you talk to them. You know what I mean? And one thing I gotta say is this right here. Love don't come easy. You understand? True love don't come easy. Some of us are confused with the love our parents give us. So I know you're confused with the love a stranger in the street trying to give you. So what I'm going to say to you is this right here, you know, the best way to define love is how you treat yourself. You understand? If you can find a person that can treat you how you treat yourself, then you're being loved. You understand? Sometimes love comes as a disguise because it's more than you have given yourself. So you don't understand the picture. You don't understand the words. You don't understand the deeds. Peep this out. We just wrapped chapter 22 up, right? Let me make sure. We just wrapped chapter 22 up. And once again, it is the Nasty Pastor. I am the Nasty Pastor. Please like, share, comment. Go check out the Love and Respect Experience page on Facebook. Go check out the Only Faith Ministries channel on YouTube. And you'll check all the clips out. All of the 4 readings out. They're there. You know what I mean? They're there. Anywho, I'm out. I love you. If don't nobody else love you, then I love you. All right.